Hey guys, Luton here. So back with some more Battlefield 5 stuff and news today that the game is going to be delayed. Now I don't normally do these very kind of short news posts because that's not really what I do now, but this one is specifically relevant to the video which I posted yesterday, which is why I am doing it. So yesterday on Below the Line we were talking about the game itself, the state that it's in, and, you know, should it be delayed? Well, sure enough, today they came out and said that it's going to be delayed. Now, this is no doubt a coincidence. I have no conclusion that it's anything to do with the fact that I posted that video yesterday by any means at all, obviously, but it is pretty funny. It's pretty coincidental, right? And it's a good thing. I think generally it's a good thing to always delay and take the time that you want to be able to make things how you want it to be. Don't feel rushed to push something out. However, at the same time, are they doing this because they're intending to include some of that content that I was talking about yesterday that is we've seen very little of, or that is, you know, already said that they were going to do it post-release, like co-op, etc.? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to be bringing that stuff in. I think this is an extension because they want to make sure that they get those things right. Now, I actually did reach out to a couple of people at DICE, and of course they pointed me back to the official statement, which we'll just look at now, but they pretty much said it's to allow them to kind of refine things and get stuff in a good place. So I don't think we're going to see any of those features that we were talking about were going to be released in post. I think this is just to enable them to bring the core mechanics to a good place and make sure that they don't have to do endless, you know, fixing and switching stuff around, trying to make sure that that initial release is stable, because I'm pretty sure they know it's important that they get it right. So their actual statement says, today we're announcing that Battlefield 5 will have a new launch date, November 20th, 2018. I wanted to give a little bit of insight into how we arrived at the date. They said, over the summer we've had tens of thousands of players getting their hands on the game during our closed alpha and E3 Gamescom, where we were honoured to receive awards, blah blah blah. You've told us you're seeing an increased focus on squad play come through. You're also feeling the difference of revamped player movement, getting a lot of positive feedback. Of course, positive feedback, positive from our improved weapons handling. You've also spurred us to make some meaningful improvements to the core gameplay experience, including adjusting the gameplay tempo, pace, improving soldier visibility, and reducing player friction. You'll see a lot of these reflected in our open beta, which starts on September 6th. And again, the guys at DICE said that we should look forward to that and that it's going to be a good thing. We believe we have one of the best Battlefield games ever on our hands, a game that will deliver emotional journeys through the return of unseen single player. With the open beta just around the corner, we're excited to see the millions of you who will join us and experience the game. And that's why I'm moving the launch date. We're going to take the time to continue to make some final adjustments to the core gameplay and to ensure we really deliver on the potential of Tides of War. We know moving the launch date means that we have to wait a little longer, but we're going to take our time to make sure we get it right. And thank you very much, and blah blah blah. So yeah, they have taken the decision that they think is necessary to make the game be what it should be at release. Now, that's a pretty big thing to do, especially when EA are sitting behind you, breathing down your neck. So I'm quite impressed that they have delayed this, and you know what, even if they don't include some of these things that we talked about that we thought were going to be there from day one, I still think it's a good thing that they have delayed the game, because it does show that they genuinely do want to get it right. I think they know that the pressure is on, and plus maybe there's also the other thing there of not wanting it to release alongside these other games we've talked about, like Red Dead 2, etc., because they know there's going to be some direct competition there. So it's a pretty interesting turn of events, but overall I think it is a positive. Do you think that's the case? Tell me down below as always. See you next time guys for some more Battlefield 5.